So the real history of Ogden, Utah, Kevin Blanch's radio show, which by the way I was asked to do it. By the way, I do the play-by-play on the football and I was asked to do it. I don't get paid. I was asked to do it by the school, by people. You know, this is a community. I was asked to do it. You know, I do all the dirty work around here. I used to teach here when I got paid, but they blackballed me, took me off the dime, wouldn't pay for it. So this is important work. Boycott the 2020 games. So I want to get this recorded in history. I'll do some soup can flipping. American Can built so much of this university and the bullets. The Browning Arms do. The great war profiteers. Not my words, FDR's words. There'll be no war profiteering in World War II like there was World War I. He's speaking directly. That's Mariner sitting right next to him in that speech. He's speaking right at him. Did it stop him? Oh, hell no. I sat next to Nancy at graduation. She held my hand. So this is important work. Let's get the beautiful sunlight, sun. This is important. We talk about the history of the fur traders. Will be 200 years. The Spike 150 was a disaster. It was a disgrace, ran by Dirty Herbie. Nobody from Ogden ran it. Turned into the war profiteers. The neurosurgeon bought me this, my iPad, when I was sick. Here, Cap. Made that in Vienna, Air France. So, God, what a path and journey this has been. Here. Nice round hand right there. Made in the USA. What was this? Arsenal. Gill. How about Ruben Nemhart 95, 99 to Watts First? Terrorists used to run the, well, 9/11, the Saudi kids used to run the labs. 9/11 happened, I just got back from Wall Street. We had 12 students there. I got up there, the labs were sealed up. 5 of those kids were arrested. Trump used to give lectures. I used to go to them over and over and over. We have to go after the freaking Saudi royal family for funding. It's not my words, Congress's words. By the way, the only people who voted against the 9/11 bill. Chris Stewart from Utah? Oh yeah. Yep. I think Hillary didn't go for it, but Trump used to go at it. We need to go out, his own words. Now he's in the G20 in Japan. Rikadaiki, you think he's going to go to Hiroshima? Right there. Where did the Enola Gay fly out of? The only person there is I'm holding that paper crane. That's a real one. Who did they have hold it? Full of them, Utah boy, Native boy. All rooted here, all roads lead right here. The nuclear energy crime scene is the water school. Is the why I taught at the water schools. I went to the water school. I mean, number one. We were number one. Dr. Hanley's funerals today, his wake, when we were number one. Intimidate him. Dr. Cooley, dead. When we were number one. Kevin Blanch, when we were number one. Blackball me, we don't even make the top 500. Chinese oligarchy. Santham anti-neo Yoko God is. What are you doing? A lot of fights. All roads lead here. They hand that, they blackball me. That's Sudoku's own niece and nephew. The folding paper cranes, 1,000 per. Own niece and nephew awarded me that fan. Kevin Blanch here, this is for you, you should cry. There's videos and pictures all over. See any Weber State media? See any Weber State historian? See any Weber State biologist? See anybody out there? International media all over the world that I'm blackball me. 33, Kevin Blanch, 33rd suit. 5 of those kids were detained here. Labs were sealed up. Remember, the Olympics were coming up. You should have seen security on that. Trump says do not give them off the hook. I used to go to his lectures in Manhattan. I stood right there at the 9/11 empty hole forever. I did video after video, for years. The whole freaking sham. 9/11 to 3/11. Boycott the 2020 games. Boycott the 2020 games. Boycott in the name of Rakata Iki. Boycott the 2020 games. Why San Onofre? The reactors parked here in Utah. Dirty Herbie bringing nuclear waste to our place. The canisters. So now Trump's in Japan for his umpteenth time. The wannabe. I mean, he's either one useful idiot as Putin's floating a nuclear reactor, red, white, and blue around. Trump's hugging and kissing the 9/11 terrorists. Not my words, his words. The ones that funded him. His wife's sitting with the beheaders. The most repressive people on the earth, his cousins. Oh yeah. They're very nice. If you think the Germans invented genocide, you know nothing about this place. In the name of McKay Brody. Tom McKay, in the name of Bernard DeVoto, in the name of Wallace Stegner, in the name of Edward Abbey, Kevin Blanch, blackball me, the 33rd soup can. So now he's hugging and kissing. So I'm having a contest. His Russian spy who loved me, wife, Abby, the wannabes, which one of them get cancer from Fukushima first? Oh, they're gonna. I stood right here. We sending students to Japan, and she's friendly. I said, you know about Fukushima? Oh yeah. And you still sending them? Me and her got in a big argument. Don't go see the Dalai Lama, the old #1 school of business in the United States. Now it doesn't even rank top 500. And they doubled their salary. Chinese oligarch, the Chrysanthemum Empire, anti-neo-yoko. Bruce Hanley's wakes today. The defensive end, he played in the, by the way, Joe Namath's backup, white, that Super Bowl ring, oh yeah, here. You know, I can go on and on and on and on. Willie Sojourner, Ruben Nemhart, freaking go on and on and on. We have 2 starting players in the NFL now. What is curse? We always lose the big game. So Trump stands. So I'll be doing a lot more of these. The real history of Ogden. Kevin Blanch, a native boy. I've been here in this university since 1968. I shook Bobby Kennedy's hand right over there. Promontory Towers. Right before he was killed. So much history. I remember seeing a living Newton John right there. How about Stevie Nicks right? I can go on and on and on. The real history of Ogden, Utah. Blood. Boycott the 2020 games. Trump's there. You think he's going to go over to Hiroshima? They're right next to the Hiroshima Memorial. The longest standing memorial in the world, Hiroshima, or is it in front of the White House? Which I take my turn there. The peace vigil in front of the White House. I'm there all the time. Oh boy, I could write a book just on that. No, I've been here the whole time. I was so-called gifted. My teacher who got me up here, Mrs. Smith, Joe Smith's wife, when I was 8, got me up here into a program. It was an art program. I saw stuff I probably shouldn't have saw as an 8-year-old boy. I saw Dole Strong painting with dead birds going up Brownings. I saw freaking anti-war protests here. I've been here the whole time. She says, you're not autistic, Kevin Blanch. She says, you're touched. I've been here the whole time. I'm trying to get this all posted in my YouTube site because I was given 2 months to live on 11/11/11. They gave cancer to the wrong person, right? And I had a YouTube camera. Publish. I mean, the work that I've done so historic, the fight at this university all over, the coast, the marine biology in the desert of Utah. My historic work. Boycott the 2020. They arrested 5 kids on this university that day. Seized the hard drives. Well, I can go on and on and on and on. By the way, 9/11 terrorists for real were in Wendover. I saw them out there. I didn't know who they were. I'm like, what are you guys doing out here? Going over there? Freaking. Now it's been proved. I drove through San Diego. Well, Saudis. Proven. Too big to jail. Proven. Right through the Bank of London, Trump's queen, to freaking the same family. They're all Bavarian Nazis. The same old thing, 1916. Right here. All roads lead to Ogden, Utah. Browning's arms, on to both sides. I'm going to do the real history. Val Browning Center's right there. I did the ceilings inside. I had a park. I used to do all the plaster work on this university. I remember my French professor, go ask him. Dr. Turst, go ask any of these old timers. He says, you're taking my French class and you're a finance student, and you walk out of my class and I see you're plastering the freaking thing. You got it? Yeah, I do all the work. That's me. I've been here since 1968, educating myself. The first BIS student, the first MBA, whatever. Oh no, they're not going to honor that. Pauline Walker, our first female governor. Yeah, her mama was my neighbor, was my second grade teacher. She's the one that got me in here. In this infamous art program, I got mentored by the best. I'm no fucking panty painter. I'm the real thing. I've been here the whole fucking time. I was here before you got here. I'll be here when you fucking leave. Virtuality, the library. Boycott the 2020 games. Trump's own words. We have to go after the Saudi royal family. Now he's in bed with them and gives them fucking nuclear energy technology. Nuclear energy, the first reactor right up the road, all funded right here. Right here, the water school of art, the water school of business. Wasn't named that then when I was young. They hijacked it all. The real history of Ogden, Utah. Blood. By the way, the movie, he gets his head ripped off. Bro, that's filmed right here. That's based on Jedediah Smith and Jim Bridger and William Glass's journals here. They lived here. It'll be 200 years soon. This should be called Bridger. Peter Ogden was never in on it. It used to be called Brownsville. Captain Brown was my grandfather. Abraham was like the first of the partners. They were partners. Mormon Battalion. Oh yeah. In San Diego, the statue at Old Town. That's him. That's him. He didn't believe in hard wealth. I didn't inherit anything. I was required to learn a trade as a boy. I learned to plaster at 15 years old. Brownie Center, the tree, and the music. That's all my hand. All my hand. It's all over here. All over here. So, Trump, to go after him. Now he went to Jared, and they sell them the nuclear technology. The very 9/11 terrorists. Not my word. Trump's words. How long till he gets cancer? Stay tuned.